The national grid is made of high-voltage power lines, interconnectors and storage facilities that together enable the distribution of electricity over large distances and in large volumes. How does the national grid work? The power leaves the generator and enters a transmission substation at the power plant. This substation uses transformers to convert the generator's voltage up to extremely high voltages for long-distance transmission on the grid. Transmission lines carry electricity from one point to another in a power system. These lines can be either overhead or underground. How large are national grids? As an example, the US power grid is made up of over 7,300 power plants, 160,000 miles of high-voltage power lines, and millions of miles of low-voltage power lines and distribution transformers, connecting 145 million customers throughout the country. National grids are not expanding quickly enough. Many struggle with old legacy infrastructure that needs to be modernized and updated to current technological standards. Capacity of the grids needs to be expanded urgently to handle the expected increase in electricity demand. One big question remains: are there enough metals available for a large-scale national grid's expansion? The key component is copper due to its superior electrical and thermal conductivity. Copper is a significant component in pylons, cables, transformers, and generators, all of which require large quantities of this metal. Copper suffers from underinvestment in the past and demand growth due to the electrification of the world. This increases the risk of severe shortages later this decade. Why are national grids important and what are the benefits? Power stations can be strategically located near resources, such as by the sea for cooling purposes, to mitigate pollution in urban areas. National grids are responsible for making sure electricity is transported safely and efficiently from where it is produced to where it is needed. The interconnected grid greatly enhances the reliability of the power system. If a generating station fails, the grid distributes that station's load among itself, ensuring uninterrupted power supply. This heightened reliability stands as the paramount benefit of a power grid system. There are also challenges. National grids tend to integrate multiple technologies, access points and unique circumstances into a large-scale operation, making them complicated and challenging for operators. The growing reliance on renewable energy sources leads to fluctuations in power availability, potentially making the national grid more susceptible to power outages. Further, the long-distance transmission of electricity is inefficient and polluting. Due to their highly centralized nature, national grids are prone to cyber and terrorist attacks. Despite these challenges, national grids play an essential role in distributing electricity to areas of demand throughout the energy transition. Invest in the clean energy future. Invest with Talk Capital Management.